Hi. I hope you're okay, and I hope you haven't missed me. No, I'm kidding. I'm home. I'm still home. I'm home just like the previous video. It's now the 24th of January, which means that it was about a week and a day ago that I was in England. I'm gonna tell you my last week of school through some notes that I made here, so I'm going to show you briefly what I've been doing through that week, and yeah, that will be this video, and then my very final video and my last project video. I will tell you what my best moments were and what was the best thing that happened and so on, you know. And yeah, I will show you what I thought, what the best things were in general. So the previous video was of Saturday, the, let me think, 8th, I think, the 8th of January, which I went to IKEA then. The day afterwards, Dan had to go to Warwick University, which is his university, to put some stuff in his room that he took home before the holidays, and I decided to come with him, obviously. So that was a lot of fun. We went to his floor mates and his kitchen, and it was really fun. It was really nice, and Warwick might be a potential university that I would like to go to. So yeah, we spent the entire day there, and then we went home and we had some pasta, so it wasn't really that interesting, and I don't have any footage from that. I'm horrible. Anyways, then on Monday I went to school, and well, you have assemblies in Bristol Cathedral School basically every day, and at some point I just couldn't be bothered anymore, so I kind of skipped them. So I, most of the time, was either too late or just hid somewhere. It's kind of bad. But anyways, on Monday I used to have philosophy and ethics the first hour, but because I swapped that, I had arts instead. So I could show you something of that because I actually have some film from that. Oh my god, so it's a miracle. So I'm going to show you that now.
Which one?
What? Is that because you like And after that, I intentionally used to have philosophy, but not philosophy, what am I saying? Psychology, but because I swapped that too, I instead of psychology had maths, which was quite a lot of fun, and it was kind of the maths I was having back home in Holland too, so it was quite nice, and I could keep up. And then I had break time, which takes 30 minutes, which is really awesome. So you can actually do something in your break time. So after that 30 minutes I had another maths lesson, then I had a free and lunch, which is basically 2 hours free. It's really nice. So I went, what did I do? I think I went up to Park Street or something, which is like near my school, and it has like nice little shops and stuff. And then I had a double physics of my host family, dad, father-in-law, which is, I like it. It's really weird to say, but I really like to have lessons from him. So, and that was my day. In the evening I just was a bit tired, so we just hung out at home, which was fun. Then on Tuesday I used to have a test. I told you about that, but because I basically couldn't be bothered to revise, and I didn't even want to have like a complete failure during that test, I said that I didn't want to make it, so that made my last lesson kind of be cancelled. So the first 2 hours I had maths again, and then I had physics, and I had a lot of threes between them, and then I had a double for the maths -1 because I had a test then which I didn't have to make. So, and then I went, I think because I was home early, I went into town to do some shoppings and I spent a lot of money. And then I went home and we had some other nice times there, and that was my Tuesday. And then on Wednesday I kind of collapsed in a way. I felt really ill in the morning and I just couldn't get up, so I decided to stay home for a day, and it was really nice. It was just like I woke up at 12 o'clock, so that kind of proves it that I really needed it. So yeah, and later in that afternoon we just went out for a little walk, and that was really good. And then on Thursday we had assembly, and it was a miracle because for the first time in assembly there was this guy, and apparently he was the guy who made Wikipedia, so I actually saw the guy who invented and created Wikipedia. That's so awesome. I didn't hear him, I didn't see him, and that is really annoying. Sorry. I didn't speak to him, I didn't see him, I couldn't barely hear him because I was at the back of the cathedral, but I was in one cathedral with him, which is quite awesome. So after that I had a further maths and another further maths. I had physics, and I had a double art, which I only had like one because I wanted to spend some time with Dan, because I started to realize my internship was almost over, so I skipped the last hour, which wasn't really a problem. And then that evening I went to Planet Pizza with the entire family, and Planet Pizza is such a good restaurant. You should really go and visit it when you're in Bristol, because it's just so, it's really tasty. It's like the best pizza I've ever tasted, which is not in Italy, really. So it's like, you should go there. If you're in Bristol, just go there. And then on Friday I had another assembly, my last assembly. All the other ones, apart from the one on Thursday, I skipped, and then I just like, yeah, this will be my last assembly ever, so I should go. So I went there. It was okay. I had to vote for some kind of student council or something, so I just voted, and I couldn't be bothered. I only had 2 lessons. I had art and physics, and then that was done. So I stayed in school for I think like an hour or so to say goodbye to all the people that I met there. And then I went home and I spent the evening and the midday with Dan. And I bought him shoes too. I bought him really good shoes, which was really awesome. But yeah, I met a lot of friends during that school time, so it was kind of, I felt kind of sad leaving the school. It was really nice, and it's really not like I'm used to, and it's kind of laid back and not that many tests and only 4 subjects, so it was really like, I could live with this, but yeah, unfortunately. Anyways, on Saturday was basically my last full day, and I just decided to stay in and just enjoy the family and have fun. So we did that. I stayed in my pajamas for I think like 4 o'clock, and I had a lot of trouble packing my bag too, because I already had a lot of stuff with me on the way there, but then I kind of realized I actually bought quite a lot of stuff here too. So with a scale and with my suitcase, I just kept repacking and packing and repacking. Oh, it was horrible. I just kept having like over 20 kilograms and so much stress. But then at some point I was just like, cannot be bothered anymore. So I just smashed everything in my suitcase, and I just thought that it will be okay. So, but it ended up okay in the end. So, and then in the evening we went to Nando's with the entire family, and Nando's is just like pan pizza, the best restaurant I've been to ever. It's just whoa, it's so good. It's like chicken everywhere, and I love chicken. I personally love chicken, but I think that if you don't love chicken that much as I love chicken, I think you will love it anyways, because it's just so good. You have so many ways of having chicken in there. It's crazy. So we went there to eat, and well, we had a lot to eat. Even the person who helped us kind of insulted us because we had so much to eat, which was kind of embarrassing, but alright, it's not really a big problem. So that was my last day. Then on Sunday I just got dressed and we just sat with the family for a while, and so on and so on. So it was really good, it was nice. So after that we headed to the airport, and everything went smoothly. We didn't have any delays, and I said goodbye to the family and flew home. I really miss England. It's not like I would like to live there that much as where I'm living right now, but I really have the feeling to just put a really big rope around Bristol and just pull it here. It's such a nice city. It's really, it has like so many sides, and it's not too big but it's not too small, and the people talk funny there. It's a really good city. Such a shame that it's so far away, to be honest. So yeah, that was my last week. I can show you some stuff through the videos, probably, like how I walk to school, because I've got a video of that, and I've got a video of our class, which I probably have shown you earlier, and if I haven't, I will show you now. I don't know what I will do during the editing. So yeah, that was my internship. And the next video I will kind of talk about it generally, like a flashback or something like that, a look back, I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you then, and then that will be the end of my postcard from Bristol channel. Yeah, so see you later.
I just want to call up to her, but she's looking at me like she's ready to haul. I guess this lady doesn't feel the same. I thought there was a spark, but it didn't light the flame. But I still have the urge to ask her name. But that's not me, that's the hormone in my brain. Dopamine, 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 dopamine. And don't forget your epinephrine, your epinephrine. Dopamine's best friend, your epinephrine, your